I had a client who got a denied admission into graduate school the first time on their own. And I watched them walk themselves into getting denied a second time. And I saw it a mile away. I want you to not be in that position. So let me explain what happened. The client shared with me very clearly, hey, here's the program I'm interested in. Here's the one that I got denied to. Here's what I think happened. Here's some of the follow-up questions that I asked. And here's the direction I want to go and why I need your help. I need help with finding the right program. I need help with the application to be more strategic. And I need help figuring out how I'm going to pay for this degree. I'm like, bet, this is perfect for me. This is exactly what I do and apply to graduate school to help my clients. So I'm eager. I'm excited. I'm like, we're going to schedule the meetings. Here's the meeting schedule. Here's the resources. Thank you for paying for the coaching program. Here's everything in an email. Let's get started. So a week goes by, nothing. 2 weeks go by, nothing. So I'm realizing this person's going quiet. They done been real ghosts. They've already made the investment. And here's the thing that dropped on me so quickly about this person is, and it happens for not them, but for a lot of people, is that folks have good intentions, but they don't always have good follow through. They don't always have good actions towards doing the thing they said they wanted to do. Now, I did my part that when you make the investment, I show up because I want you to get the win. I want you to succeed. But the thing that I have learned is that I can't want this more for you than you want it for yourself. And that's where the difference between intention and action is. Good intention says, I want to go to school. I want the help. I'm going to invest in the help. But actions are the things you do to ensure that you get yourself towards that point. The curriculum is there. The structure is there. The accountability is there. But you got to take the step. And I realized that for some people, that's where they're stuck at. That's part of the reason why they got denied the first time is that they didn't have a structure or strategy or a plan, and they rushed it, and it ultimately led to them getting denied. And I get a chance to follow through, but I know that the person reapplied or applied to another program, and I'm pretty confident they got denied. And I don't want you to be in that situation, because the people I want to work with are the folks who are committed, the type of individuals who recognize that I don't want to carry that same behavior into not being committed or not being intentional over into how I do my work in graduate school, because it will show itself up. And if we're honest, it shows up in other places of your life. So what I want you to do is to send me a message and tell me that you're ready to take action with getting the support to invest in the help so that we can get you the win of getting admitted, get you funded, and get you successfully starting a graduate program aligned with your goals, aligned with the things you want to achieve. Because I've seen far too many people start the process and don't finish. Even if somebody recently asked me, why did you get into this work? Why did you create this business? I created this business because I got tired of seeing people make these huge life decisions of investing in graduate education without a clear why, without a clear strategy, with false outcomes and false pretenses. Like, I'm going to just go get a job. Are you sure you're going to get a job with that? Have you talked to anybody? What leads you to believe that this is going to be the thing that's going to get you to the next place? People don't have any structure. They're just like, okay, it's an application. I fill out applications. No. This requires a little bit more structure and strategy to be successful. This is about not your scores and not about your GPA and all these other things. Those are important, but it's ultimately about demonstrating fit and making sure that the things that you're interested in, what you want to do, and your why aligns with things that this program can invest in, they can support, and they actually want to do. Because if it's a mismatch, it's not happening, especially right now. And I find right now, and you may be this person or know someone like this, they are so good for doing things on their own. And when they make mistakes, they don't hold themselves accountable. They don't admit that, you know what, I probably needed some support or help here. I don't know everything. I want help. I want advice. I want someone who's going to guide me. I don't want to figure this thing out on my own. Why would I go at this process trying to do this all on my own when I know there's supports out there? I know that I can't even get to the end of the degree without getting done. You didn't finish your bachelor's degree without getting help and support. Sometimes you didn't even get the scholarship or get into your bachelor's program, your college, without getting support and help. And now we're talking about a process that requires more strategy, that admits less people than they do in undergrad, and you want to do this on your own, rethink that. So I look forward to you reaching out to me so that we can get you enrolled into one of our 2 coaching programs so that we can get you the support and the structure that you need. But again, we're going to help and meet you exactly where you are, but you've got to take the step. And that first step starts with doing the outreach. I look forward to working with you. Have a good one.